right. Welcome back to another episode of Between the Brews, where we're going over each of our top 5 games. Last time, it was a while, a few weeks ago. We've kind of been a little discombobulated with everybody's schedules, but we went over our number 5 on all of our lists. Mine was Breath of the Wild. I think all of us have kind of dabbled into. Drew, Father Time, went way back to 1997 with Star Fox 64. Pretty classic game, I think, in everybody's repertoire. Condog did a little Star Wars Battlefront, the OG one. And we had special guest Bryce came on and kind of opened all of our eyes to Chrono Trigger. I know Paul and I both downloaded that and are having a ton of fun with that. Speaking of Paul, he brought up his emotional journey through Halo Reach.
Yeah. Good. It's good.
And of course, back by special demand. Everybody's missed him, loved him. Dano.
Chill, boy.
We're going to play a little catch up and get your number 5 game in real quick.
I like it.
I'll let you take her away.
Yeah, so I think mine kind of starts about the same kind of time Drew's did. Well, actually, no. I guess it was really hard. First off, it was really hard to rank mine in an actual, ascending. I think it would be ascending order.
Descending.
Well, descending means I'd start at the top, go down. And that's not what we're doing. Starting at number 5.
You're starting at 5, going downwards towards 1. So you're descending towards 1.
Or going up towards 1?
I think you go up, don't you?
I was inverted.
So it's not really like a pyramid scheme. It's more of like an upside-down triangle scheme.
Yeah.
I see where that confusion
Got them
was.
quick maths going on.
So yeah, anyway, my top 1 is maybe where it should be, but we'll get to that in a while. But at number 5, I have Turok. That's a 2008 release.
Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Turok Dinosaur Hunter. And it was a good game. It's hard now looking back at the graphics because it's so old, but yeah, I remember it just being breathtaking, how sweet the dinosaurs looked.
Oh yeah.
All the
it
guns
was,
and shit you could have.
They were scary, man.
Yeah, they were. And probably my favorite part is the guns. The different guns and all their abilities and their designs. And it was just you started off with a knife and a bow, and you rapidly got to laser rocket launchers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was challenging and fun, and I remember that was one that Drew was a lot better than I was, because we would play together a lot, and he would breeze through the levels, and I would spend all day trying to figure out how to navigate through them. But yeah, that would be my number 5.
I remember it being a fairly difficult game too. And like you said, maybe it's because we were younger, but I don't know. I remember not being able to just mow through all the dinosaurs. Not that it was a tactical game, but you had to approach it carefully, if I remember right. But
yeah, and they all had special abilities you had to kind of memorize, basically, because some would run right at you, and a lot of it was puzzles too. There were some puzzle aspects to it.
Yeah.
There was some jumping puzzles where you had to land jumps perfectly to get to the right location to collect whatever you were collecting. I don't even remember what they were called, but
yeah.
And the sounds were cool too. Anytime you'd ever get an extra life or something, it'd be too rough.
I'd be curious to go back and try to play that again. Like you say, I know when you look at pictures of it now, it's just fucking triangles everywhere and fog.
But it was impeccable back in the day.
Oh man, yeah, it was crazy.
There was one that came out. I'm looking right now. It says 2008, and that one wasn't horrible.
Because they did 2 on the 64, right? It was Dinosaur Hunter and Seeds of Evil.
Well, there's Evolution. Oh, that might be PS2 actually.
Which one was the one that came in the black cartridge?
Seeds of Evil. That was number 2.
That's the one I played.
Yeah, I played a shitload of that one too.
I was just looking when I was trying to find the release date for this. That's rare.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Black cartridge, Seeds of Evil. Yeah,
it's rare.
It's one of N64's. This article, I can't find it now, but it said it's one of N64's rarest games.
Oh,
A
wow.
black,
That
the
sucks.
black seeds
Yep.
of evil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks,
man.
Mom. Another house I could have bought and that you threw away.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah. Same with those. What are those Beanie Babies? Yeah. That's
Oh, God.
yeah. So that would be my number 5. We spent a ton of time, we as in me and Drew, playing that. Really, the whole franchise. But yeah, it started with definitely the first one.
Did they did one of those on like 360, didn't they?
Yeah, I think
they
that's-
tried to redo it.
I think that's the one I'm talking about. The one that came
'Cause-
out in 2008.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if I bought it or rented it, or I remember playing it and it wasn't great if I remember right.
I didn't hate it.
No,
but
I don't think I
it's mostly
hated it,
just
but
because it brought back.
yeah. I mean, because like they also tried to remake GoldenEye on the 360 as well, and it was
Meh.
bad. It
Yeah.
was bad. Yeah, it was just I think trying to tap into that nostalgia that we all have, and maybe not giving it the time and care that it deserved. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious to try to play through the old Turoks again now.
It's hard. It's hard going back to those games that the graphics are so terrible.
It is. It's rough. Well, we talked about that when in that last retro game episode we had. We tried playing Twilight Princess when I bought that GameCube, and it was doable. It's not bad, but I also have the HD version like sitting right next to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I could be playing this like, and it looks good, but yeah, it's kind of tough to come back. But it's fun, maybe not to play the entire game, but just to dabble back into that stuff. So
Yeah.
well, I think we'll move on to Paul with your number 4.
At number 4, on March 20th, 2006, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. This game was just incredible. I remember when they first announced it was coming out, it was one of the games, I think we were in, I want to say we were in 8th grade.
Well, yeah, we were 10 at the time, so whatever age you are at 10.
I can't remember, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember just being so jacked because I didn't play a ton of Morrowind, but I played enough of it to really love the Elder Scrolls like gameplay. And I remember really liking the story. But when Elder Scrolls Oblivion came out, man, I just freaking went wild. I don't think I touched the main story for months. I think I just went around doing all like the Dark Brotherhood stuff, the Blades stuff.
Yep.
And then when I finally finished the main story, it was cool just because you just felt so invested.
Yeah.
You know, and they did a very good job of kind of making you feel like you were literally saving like an entire realm. It was just very, very well done.
Yeah. I think I couldn't get into that one, and I don't know why, because when Skyrim came out, I skipped school for a week in college and played it. I don't know. I don't know why I could never get into Oblivion. I should go back.
I think a lot of people's issue was I don't think it was as smooth as Morrowind. Like,
I don't know. I was young enough with Morrowind that the only enjoyment I got out of it was running around killing people and cheating. That was
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, a lot of the people that were like seriously
Oh, yeah.
invested in the Elder Scrolls series, I think when Oblivion came out, it was, at least I think, I don't know, I haven't really, I guess, delved into this, but I think it was kind of at the peak of like the graphical performance for the 360.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
And so it did kind of feel maybe clunky.
Yeah. Well, Skyrim came out on the 360 as well.
Did it?
Yeah. Because I
Was-
remember
Oh yeah, it did.
it
yeah.
was like bricking PS3s.
Yeah,
at
I
the
remember
time.
I was in the barracks at the time playing
Yeah.
on my 360 and playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe,
I mean,
maybe that's
it's
not
come out on every fucking thing since
Oh,
then.
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the story, man, the story, like the whole time you're trying to prevent this cult, the Mythic Dawn, from opening these portals to Oblivion and allowing all the like demonic creatures from Oblivion coming into Cyrodiil and destroying the realm and taking it over. And you get to like actually go into those realms and fight demons, and it's really cool. And then like the kind of throwback to all the different races that are like extinct, like what are the dwarves called in that?
Dwemer.
Yeah.
Oh
Dwemer.
God.
Yep.
They're kind of extinct, but not really. Like there's like in the game, there's tales that they like, or not tales, like maybe folklore is the right word, that they still exist. They're just like in hiding. But you always find like these like armor pieces or these relics that are kind of like homage to their race. And same thing with like the old elven races and stuff, which I thought the elven armor was probably my favorite armor, the gold elven armor.
Yeah.
What about the horse armor?
Oh, I bought that.
Did
the
you?
old armor.
So I don't think I ended up doing that because they came out, and I don't know how long after release, but they came out with like those Shivering Isles DLC, the Knights of the what was it called? But yeah, it included armor, but I didn't know you could just buy it.
Oh yeah, it was a DLC you can just go buy, and then also you could buy like your own tower or something like that.
Oh, I did do that.
Yes,
I did do that actually.
I just remember the horse armor thing because it was like the first DLC that was just like cosmetic stuff, and people were fucking livid.
Yep.
Oh,
I wasn't. I swiped my mom's credit cards. Like, yeah, mine.
My mom might have been livid.
Yeah,
I will own these.
Other than like on the 64 with like GoldenEye, you know, you had like cheat codes you could do.
Yeah.
This was probably my first experience with in-game glitches.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I think I know where you're going with this.
The bow and arrow thing.
Yes.
So you would knock an arrow, go full draw, and then you would go to your menu, and you would pick an item that you wanted multiple of, and you
drop it.
You would drop it, but you had to have a ton of those arrows.
Yeah, so it would copy based on how many arrows were in your quiver. So say you had
That's
100 arrows in your quiver, you drop a lockpick. Your arrow will come out, hit that lockpick, and it will just explode into 100 lockpicks.
And I remember vividly doing that, and I remember trying to push it, and I've crashed my 360 because I would do like watermelons.
Yeah,
or something.
What are those orbs that you go from the demon world or whatever? Like you go in, grab the orb, come back.
Oh yeah,
can't remember what they were called.
I don't know.
Are you sure that was an exploit and not purposefully?
Well, it's Bethesda, so it's a feature. It's not a bug.
Okay, that's right. All right, that's what I was getting at. That was a little gift they gave you.
Yeah,
that was kind of my first exposure in a game where like someone found a glitch, I guess you would call it, or whatever.
So I'm going to debunk your first exposure. Do you remember super jumping in Halo 2?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
I mean, you didn't really get anything from it other than cool hiding spots and sniping spots.
And getting outside of the map.
Yeah.
That's how they did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you never did the thing with the Scorpion where you had someone in the Scorpion, and I can't remember that fiery multiplayer map on Halo 2. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't remember either.
You would position yourself up against one of the like pillars, and then the Scorpion would put you perfectly between the treads, and then they would just drive into you, and it would shove you through the pillar. You'd fall through the map, and you'd die. And when you would die, it would superimpose your body as big as the map.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those good old days. But
Dude,
yeah,
I used to sit on Halo 2 and just by myself in a multiplayer map, just trying to perfect the super jumps because you could get some gnarly sniping spots.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the one where you did rocket sword? Like
No,
you
that
switch
was
between the rocket and sword really fast if you were locked onto someone and it would slingshot you at them?
No, super jumps were like I looked into like the science behind it, I guess, but there would be divisions in the map that were literally like where two tiles would meet or something, and it would just be a line that you couldn't see, but like when people would take like the textures out of the game and look at like the raw code of it, it would be just a line, and you would like go crouch underneath something and get stuck, and then you would go and run and jump off something high, and if you fell perfectly on that line, it would just shoot you up into the sky, and you could kind of land on something like that you're obviously not supposed to be on, and you just have like really good sniping spots and shit.
Oh, so I thought the super jump thing, because I remember doing that sword rocket.
Yeah, that was its own thing.
Yeah.
And it would launch you insanely high up in the air.
Yeah.
Like you get on top of things that you weren't supposed to be on top of.
Yeah.
I think some of my favorite was Ascension, the map that had that spinning kind of thing in the middle there.
Yep. And you could get on, it was like the little tower or the little walkway on the other side of the big tower.
Yep.
And you could get up on top that
that big massive fucking
that spire thing. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, so Oblivion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I spent a lot of time as a kid. The adventure that game gave me was I think unmatched as far as a single player game for me, anyways.
But I feel like console wise, like there wasn't a lot of huge open world RPGs like that. Like if it was like a lot of the Final Fantasy turn based stuff. That they're big in Japan. They call them JRPGs for a reason, but over here they weren't as. I mean, they're popular, but like amongst us, I don't think any of us really played any Final Fantasy games.
I haven't played any.
Yeah, so if you wanted like that open world, like non-turn based stuff, there wasn't a whole lot out there that was like critically acclaimed and like you know really highly rated, other than the Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 4, and I'm sticking to it.
Yep. So that's actually on my top 10.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which one?
Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Well, I remember. Side note, I remember me and you. So I remember I was in trouble at school, and my mom had told me I could not get Oblivion if I got in trouble again, because I think I was getting I think I'd gotten suspended for a week or something, and then at the time that I got suspended, I was waiting for Oblivion to come out. My mom said, "You're not getting it if you get in trouble again," and so my grades went up. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And now I work for NASA. So thanks, Oblivion.
I'm running for president next year. But yeah, that's my number 4.
Yeah. I guess we'll jump over to Condog.
Oh, straight to me, huh?
Get your number 4 in.
So I'm going back to 2002. I don't know how many of you guys played fighting games back in the day. It was
Please be Tekken.
Actually, fuck.
I was gonna say
That might be on
Smash
my
Bros.
top
and Tekken.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Soul
Mortal
Calibur
Kombat.
2.
Oh,
Yeah, for those that played the Soul Calibur games, my brother and I played the ever-living shit out of Soul Calibur 2 while only listening to Hypnotize by System of a Down.
I mean, it's the best song ever made.
Yes,
So
clearly.
why would you
Yes.
listen to other music?
So anytime I hear that song, I just immediately go back into Soul Calibur 2. But what it is, it's a fighting game, obviously, but there's more to just fighting. This is one of the games where they added certain things, like there's a kind of a dungeon crawl almost, where you're like dungeon crawling through a map and you're trying to either build weapons, I think it was, or discover weapons, and you're going through the arcade fights along the way.
Okay.
Yep. But it's a fighting game where it's mainly weapon based. So Mortal Kombat was all just, punch, kick, and, your little
Special moves.
Yeah.
Hadouken.
Hadouken to your face, yes.
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I know. I was being
Same,
dumbass.
but different. But yeah, so that's just, looking back is one of the more memorable. Good
job. Yeah. Use
Just
your
go
big boy words.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and rewind and try that one again real quick.
He was in Rewind, I think.
Hold on, I got this might help him.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I can't. Oh, you're playing Hypnotize?
Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to do this or not.
I'll cut it out.
Damn it!
As long as it's under 7 seconds.
7 seconds. Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
But yeah, so it was one of the most memorable games looking back in my childhood because it was just me and my brother, and that was about all we ever did together. Like there wasn't a whole lot besides that we did.
Is that the one? So I've never. Is that the one where you fight hordes of?
I don't think so.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm confusing it with
Dynasty
Warriors.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. That was another game I played, but I guess combined with Soul Calibur 2, kind of like Daniel was saying, Tekken. It was also in that same genre where me and my brother played it a lot, but there is a mode kind of like that where you're just running through fighting dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm not 100% certain. We could probably look it up, but I think Evo, like the national fighting tournament that they do every year, I think they still have a Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, really?
Class, I guess. I don't know what the fuck you'd call it, but yeah, I think it's still in like tournament fighters.
Wow.
Yeah, get you and Ryan together. Get the old team back.
I would get my ass handed.
old
to
You
me.
could probably get System of Down to just play,
Oh, yeah.
play
The
behind you.
walk-in song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
like they said, I think I can't think off the top of my head of another one that centered around weapons, really. Like most fighting games are like fist fighting and,
Yeah.
punching kicks.
I think
special
one of the later
abilities.
Mortal Kombats,
Yeah.
you can get weapons in it, but it's nothing too
Right,
crazy.
right.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, I think did you play it I'm assuming Xbox.
Yep, original Xbox. So I had
'Cause-
Spawn.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was just gonna say. They did Xbox, PlayStation, and GameCube. And on
Yep,
the GameCube, it was Link that they brought in, and Xbox
Xbox had
was
Spawn. Remember what PlayStation
We looked it
had.
up.
Oh,
not too
I
long
think
ago.
PlayStation had the guy from Devils May Cry.
Dante.
I think
It might have been.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
if it was like exclusive to that system.
Might have been Yoda, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Was it Vader?
Or maybe Vader. I know they...
Are you
So
talking
they
about
have-
recently or like back in
No,
the day?
this like
Yeah.
when it released.
So all the Soul Calibur games, they've always brought in some kind of celebrity app fighter or whatever.
Yeah.
So like there's been Geralt of Rivia, Yoda, Vader.
I could have swore it was the dude from Devils May Cry.
He might have been in there.
Or is it Devil May Cry or Devils May Cry?
Devil May
Devil
Cry.
May.
I only played one of those ones a long time ago when I was a wee lad.
That's the first PC game I ever bought.
Oh yeah?
What was?
Devil May Cry.
Oh, really?
Because it was free
Oh, well, that doesn't.
with my graphics.
Oh, you got
Oh,
graphics,
yeah, that's
maybe?
right.
Oh, yeah. So it
That's
wasn't
right.
free. You paid about $500 for it.
Do that. Whoops.
Oh, so just pulled it up. Soul Calibur 2 had Heihachi from the Tekken series.
Tekken. Okay.
Oh, and in the PlayStation
Yeah.
part of it?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that the black-haired guy?
Spiky hair.
Spiky hair, yeah.
They all kind of had spiky hair, but yeah, I think we're thinking
With
of the
no-
same dude.
Shirt,
No
just
shirt,
pants.
yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, I mean, they've had Yoda, Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, they even had The Apprentice from Force Unleashed.
That was in 3,
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
believe, wasn't it?
That was in 4.
4.
Ezio Auditore, Kratos.
Yeah.
They had Ezio from
Yep.
Assassin's Creed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they've done all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah.
I did recently buy Soul Calibur 6 to try to, once we were talking about our top 5s, and I just wanted a taste of it again. I cannot do a fighting game
I can't
anymore.
either, man.
It's,
When I bought that GameCube, I have Soul Calibur 2 sitting at the house. And I know it's such a good game and people love it. It's super highly rated. And I just look at it and I'm like, ugh.
That's
Yeah.
how I was with do you remember Killer Instincts?
Yeah.
vaguely. Yep.
I played that a lot with my sisters and I loved it. We had a ton of fun, but I
Yeah.
tried getting it. I think it came out again on 360.
Xbox One.
Was it Xbox One?
Yep.
And yeah, same. I was like, yeah.
I think it was even free.
Or yeah, it might have been.
Or like
I
dirt
know
cheap if it wasn't.
I know I tried their most recent release of
Yeah.
whatever it was, and I was like,
Yeah, it's just
Nah.
I end up doing I think what everybody that like us that says they don't get into fighting games does, and you just grab the controller and you go and just fucking mash every button possible. Like
Well,
there's
and
no technique to my fighting and fighting games.
Well, and I
And
think-
for
I
anybody
think-
that can't see what JD just did, it was like basically ravagely trying to solve a
Hand
Rubik's
Tourette's.
Cube.
well, and I think a part of the reason, probably going back to what you're saying, Connor, the reason it's not as enjoyable is when we were doing that as kids. Part of the void we have now is we don't have that person sitting next to us on split screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like there's like it's one thing when you're online talking shit to someone, but when your sibling's sitting next to you and like you keep hitting them with the same combo over and over and it's pissing them off, and then you actually start fighting in real life. Yep.
And they hit you with a real kick.
They give you the real Hadouken.
How does it feel?
Didn't dodge that one, did you?
But I think that's probably what a lot of it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's that edge of like, if I just keep pissing him off enough or her off enough, whatever, you know.
Did you ever do the this is how shitty of a human I was. I'd like get their controller cord with my
Oh
foot
yeah.
and just start pulling it until it just came out enough that the
Oh
controller
yeah.
would stop working.
I've done that.
Yeah. What a shitty
Me and my
human.
sister have gotten so mad at each other that we've walked over and just ripped the controller out of the out of the console. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure my sister actually wrapped a console cord around my neck and tried to kill me one time. Kara, if you're listening, I love you.
Good times.
Yeah.
We always take these nostalgic trips.
This is one of my favorite episodes to record. Is
I
'cause
think so.
just diving back into games like this.
Yeah.
Old as dirt. Then Drew comes on and he just talks about Tetris and Pong and
Yeah, we're like, bro, can't relate. I wasn't
Excite
born.
bike.
I fucking love that game. Well, I think
Yeah.
we'll jump over to me.
Actually, one quick side
Oh,
note.
shit.
So on Battlefront from last time,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's recent news or if I just now saw it like last week. Battlefront 3 was apparently like 99% done, like damn near ready to ship
Yeah.
before it got canceled. And Battlefront 4 was supposed to be like a what if kind of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So it had like Vader if he was actually still a Jedi. Like it looked amazing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The third one, like Connor said, it was basically done and they just pulled the plug on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was so I get them mixed up. Which one was the one that came out and was just shit on?
The EA ones. EA ones. Jesus.
Was
yeah,
that
that's like the new.
Yeah. So
was it
they're
the
called the
remaster-
same thing.
Was it like the remaster or what?
It's not even a
Yeah.
remaster. It's just its own. EA just made it from the ground up.
Yeah.
And they're fun games. Like they feel good. They look good. The shooting's great in them. But they microtransaction the shit out of them.
So which one
Yeah.
was that?
That was the first one, wasn't it?
No, it was the second one.
Oh.
Yeah. They made it like, I can't remember on Reddit, they had like a spreadsheet of how much money or how many in-game hours it would cost to unlock all the special characters. And it was like years upon years.
Really?
Yeah. Of time you would have to put into it. On top of it, it was a $60 game. Like it wasn't free to play. It was full fucking price. But and they came out and said like, we just want the players to feel a sense of accomplishment
By spending
for
money.
unlocking that stuff. Well, that's great. Don't make it
Yeah.
unattainable though.
Yeah. And your top 5 was number 2? Or,
Yep.
or
So the
original.
original Battlefront 2.
the original Battlefront 2, but they also made a Battlefront 2 that sucked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Go
I
ahead,
just
Ed.
I just
Sorry.
wasn't sure if that was a remake because I played that with you back in the day, but
Oh yeah.
outside of that, I didn't really play many Star Wars games. So
Yeah. I guess you could technically call them a remake, but they're like their own shit. I think they've kind of gone back and fixed number 2, but it was a little too late. Too late.
Yeah. I mean, they added the
But-
campaign to it, and
Yeah. Well, it launched with a campaign.
oh, did it launch the
yeah,
campaign? Okay.
which wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go on
Kinda.
a tangent.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Sorry to
right.
steal your thunder there, JD.
That's right. It's not a lot of thunder. Yeah, so moving on to me. Back in November 17th of 2002, riding the school buses with my Game Boy Advance playing Metroid Fusion. I don't know. I know Paul and I talk about this one a lot. It was kind of the game that started my love for the Metroid series. I played that, and then I ended up buying Zero Mission and going back on Super Nintendo whenever I could, playing the Metroid 1 and 2 and all that stuff. But yeah, Fusion was the first one that like had not like voice acting from Samus, but you would hear like her inner dialogue with herself and between the computer that was on the ship that you were on. But I don't know. Thinking back playing that game, it was like the most vibrant game on the Game Boy Advance I'd ever, like the colors just seemed unattainable for what any other Game Boy Advance game was doing.
Sure.
But I think having a game that coins a I don't know, what do you call it, a style of game, like they call them Metroidvanias.
Yeah.
That kind of, you're going finding power-ups and then you go backtracking level, you get a little bit further, find a power-up, and I don't know, you're going back through areas that you've been in, but they're new with the new abilities you get. I don't know, it's just a cool concept, and nobody really does it better than Castlevania and Metroid. Ori, I guess, is a really good example of games that have been inspired by that, but yeah, that game just kind of the root of the love I have for that franchise and the crush I have on Samus.
I think I asked you this last time we were talking about it. Is it Fusion or is it Zero, where you're fighting yourself, the clone?
Fusion.
Okay, so
Yep.
that is the one I played then. Okay.
Zero Mission was a remake of 2, which if I remember right, launched on the original Game Boy.
Okay. I think that was the only one I played was Fusion. Yeah.
It's one of the few games that I still go back and play, like maybe every other year. I'll go through and beat it because it's not long, especially when you've done it as many times as I have. You can get through it fairly quick. But the boss battles in that game, I remember most of them, if not all of them, like very vividly. And for the limitations of the handheld, like you literally had 2 buttons and 2 shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
To have all the different abilities, like the screw attack, the speed attack, your rockets, your bombs, or your mines when you're in the ball, and to be able to kind of expand on such a limited set on your hardware. I don't know. It was really impressive. I think. I think it still is to this day.
Yeah, sure.
But because you think now, like I have my fucking Steam Deck that I can play giant games on with unlimited inputs, and to do that and still make me want to go play it today.
Yeah,
it's impressive. I think.
Oh, it absolutely is. And for the time that it came out, it was.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know if groundbreaking is the word, but it was definitely. It was close to.
Yeah.
For the system that it came out on.
Yeah. Like I say, it was limited with the hardware it was on, but I give a lot of credit to Nintendo for that. They're pretty good at making incredible games with the limits they, I guess, kind of set on themselves. I mean, you think of like the Wii. It was like your grandma's console, you know what I mean? But it had some really, really fucking good games on it. So.
Yeah, I just had to go back and research all the Metroid games because I remember playing one as a kid.
Uh-huh.
I just couldn't remember what it was. Turns out it was Metroid 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was one of the only ones I ever played.
It was on the Game Boy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered it being black and white and real basic.
Green.
Yep.
On that fucking Game Boy screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to go back to it, Metroid Zero Mission was a remake of that.
Okay.
On the Game Boy Advance, but yeah, I think these episodes are kind of short, but like I said, they're a lot of fun for us. Oh shit!
Yeah, you forgot about somebody.
I forgot. Well, he did his number 4.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we got confused because he did his 5.
Yeah.
Hello, Ms. Lady. Think I can help with this Pam to let my hair. I know you didn't see me sitting back here.
We do have Daniel kind of stuffed in the corner. He's kind of tucked away, so
I'm in a different room. They put me in the closet.
Put him in the well.
Let's hear number 4, Daniel.
So my number 4, I gave you the 5 earlier. My number 4 is a game on the N64, Extreme G. That's what it's called.
That's also on my top 15.
1997. This was a futuristic racing game. And it was probably one of the first games that just really kicked my imaginative brain into overdrive.
It was fast.
It was fast,
Oh, yeah.
and it was cool. Like those bikes, it was a bike racing game, and they were like almost like Tron bikes if you're not familiar with the game, and they're cool paint jobs, and fast is probably the best explanation for it.
And
I mean
the levels look fucking cool too.
Everything looked cool, and you would be collecting missiles and shooting them at the other computers playing, and it was a co-op. So me and Drew played it, and we spent some serious time on that game, and it was a riot. We had a really good time playing that for a long time.
That's another one I played the shit out of my brother.
Yeah. I did play. So I don't think I played the first one. I think I played I'd have to see some of the levels to remember which one I played, but me and my sister would play that all the time. I want to say it was the second one, but I'd have to look.
The first one, I can't remember. Drew did it, but I'm pretty sure after you beat it, you could turn your bike into an N64 controller.
Oh,
so like instead of your bike, it was just giant N64 controller.
I think I remember
it was
that.
Pretty cool. But yeah, that was like the first. It was like a mod almost, but they did it themselves. It was cool.
I think racing games are hard for me. Like, I don't really get into them much, but it feels like, and I know Nintendo didn't make that, but every racing game on like the Nintendo 64 that I remember, I fucking loved them. Like Mario Kart, F-Zero,
Wave Racer,
Wave
Runner.
Wave Runner.
Yeah.
Cruising USA.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say.
That was my first game ever played.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any of them that Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Anybody? The planes?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. I don't know what it was about that system. Racing games were just a blast.
It's that controller. It's that 3-prong,
maybe
3-arm controller.
I don't know what it was, but
you're holding something from space, alien made.
Yeah, I don't think I ever owned that game, but I remember renting it like consistently over and over again.
That would be something to be fun if we could figure out a way to stream that and have all 4 of us play it.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it'd be too hard.
I would definitely do
'Cause-
that.
yeah.
That would be
You have a 64.
Yeah, I got to get it back from Moda. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to kind of figure out how to.
Okay, so it
How to do
was
that.
it was the first one. I'm looking at some levels. It was the first one. I remember
Yeah.
these arches in this level.
Oh yeah, and the bike with the camo.
Yep.
It's the one on the cover.
Yeah, I
Good game.
I haven't thought about those games for a long time.
Get the rumble packs on your controller.
Oh man, did you guys ever play the pod racing game?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Star
Yeah.
Wars one.
Oh yeah, you still
Yes.
have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I borrowed your Nintendo 64 and then found out my TV doesn't work, and I did not get to play it. Yeah, I think these are some of my favorite episodes to record. The little nostalgia trips we end up going on are always pretty entertaining. Drew once again wasn't able to make it on this one, so we'll do a catch up episode with him next time we record our Between the Brews. But thanks for listening. If you have any, this isn't one of our beer episodes, but if you have any beer recommendations or video game recommendations, let us know. If you go to our website, thebbgr.com, we got links to our email, all of our socials. There's a little bit of about us page where we each kind of wrote our gaming backgrounds and history, and I think we'll continue to do this. We might kind of morph it into a different style, but we just kind of wanted to do this personal top 5 to give you guys a background on each of our favorite types of games. Yeah, I think if
we were kind of tossing around a couple different things.
yeah, I'm excited for these ones. These ones are quickly turning into my favorite shows to record.
Yeah, and if you guys are enjoying this, please let us know, because
Yeah.
we don't want to be just throwing things out there if you guys don't like it.
Yeah, you can even just like rate and review the shows on iTunes and Spotify. We can see those. So
Feel free to send us letters in the mail.
yeah,
Too.
I think one of our pigeons is running around somewhere. If you
Yeah.
snatch that little bastard and
Stevie.
tie a nose,
Steve.
Stevie.
Stevie Wonder, we call him because he runs into a lot. Right, Stevie Wonder the pigeon.
Yeah, we're open to feedback. So if anybody else has anything, I think we'll wrap her up.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for
you.
listening, guys.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.